Maybe I can help.
You help us?
You're only an 8th grader. How can you help us?
You are correct. I am an 8th grader, and I'm proud of it. But you know what? You might be able to learn a few things from me. Here, let me share with you a little story about how I did it. I was in your shoes not too long ago. A good friend of mine told me right before I went on stage that I shouldn't be nervous because this was my story, and I'm the only one that knows this story best. She told me to go out there and just speak from the heart. And as I walked down the hallway, I took several deep breaths, brushed and shook all the nervousness out. Held my head up high, took one final breath, and walked out with a smile right before they introduced me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to the Moldau Zaffaroni Clubhouse 8th grade Youth of the Year, Mr. Markhi.
My name is Markhi Simon, and I live with my mother, who I love more than anything, 3 siblings, and my stepfather. The home is crowded, which is challenging, and having 3 other step-siblings is even more challenging. I'm often exhausted because I travel across the bay from Hayward to East Palo Alto in the early morning before the sun is even rise. After school, I'm tired and I have homework. At a young age, my dad was sent to jail. By that time, it was just me, my 2 brothers, and my mom. It was a difficult time in my life. I would sometimes say to myself, I really wish my dad was here to see me, but we would always write to each other. At school, I would often find myself thinking, what was he doing? Was he talking to someone? How was his lunch? When my father was released from jail, we had so much fun together. Every night before bed, I would call him and check up on him. I would occasionally check his Instagram page and see what he was up to. Once in a while, he would pick me up and say, no matter how old you get, you will always be my baby. Unfortunately, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time and was killed. Losing my father to gun violence has been the hardest thing that I've ever had to face. My Uncle Keith has been a good role model to me throughout this whole process. He has been sick for a very long time, but continues to have a big impact on my life. Additionally, my grandmother, my father's mom, has been my rock throughout this whole process. At night, I never forget to call her and tell her how much I love her. Aww. My mom is a strong woman. Seeing her go to work every day and dropping off 3 kids at school shows me just how much she loves me and my siblings. That is why I strive to be the best person I can be. Even though I have faced adversity throughout my lifetime, I am proud to be on stage with you. The Boys and Girls Club surrounds you with people that just want to see you do your best. And they make you feel like you can do anything. Classes like iPad art make me relax after a long day at school. Mentors like Coach Chris make me believe that I can do anything in the world. The 8th grade Youth of the Year competition was a big challenge for me, but I'm so happy that I did it. Even though my time with my father was short, I know he will want me to remember all the fun times that we had together. He will wish for my success. I'll carry out my father's legacy by making the most of the moments I share with friends, family, and always being humble. Thank you.